Hey guys, today we're checking out some more Star Trek The Next Generation Season 3.
And we'll soon be preparing to leave orbit and proceed to our next mission.
This
A
music.
rendezvous with the USS Hood to assist in their terraforming efforts on Browder 4.
Terraforming efforts. I like that. It's nice to see him relaxing. Are we about to see his dreams? What the frig?
Commander, ship's sensors detect an abnormal energy reading in the captain's quarters.
And the captain has disappeared.
Undetermined.
Riker to Captain Picard. Security team to Captain's quarters.
Yeah, immediately. Is that another body?
Picard to Enterprise.
We can't even get them on comms.
Anyone receiving this transmission, please
Okay.
respond.
They're just gonna go in and he's not gonna be there. What was that? Like a cube? Why are geometric shapes always so nefarious?
Something the matter, Lieutenant?
Imposter? Imposter.
All right. I'm not gonna hurt.
She's wearing a Federation uniform.
Captain Mita Naharo, first year cadet, Starfleet Academy.
Cadet Harrow.
First year cadet.
Well, Mr. Thal, all I know is that I've been brought here against my will. Whatever
there's-
here is.
A
The
phony
same
on
thing
board.
happened to me, sir. I was alone, studying, and I fainted. It was about 3 days ago.
She's been there for 3 days, she means?
I wouldn't touch that.
Why not?
If it's the door lock, I tried it and was punished.
How?
How?
Severe pain. Some sort of energy beam.
So reminding me of the original series episode, like the very first one that I watched, where they trap them and then they feel pain as punishment.
Sir, the Hood has arrived at the
That's not
rendezvous
him.
point. They are expecting us in 36 hours.
But who is
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Is he gonna act weird?
A warp 7, 34 minutes, sir.
Make it so.
Mr. Crusher, make it so.
He said make it so.
Sir?
Set course for the Lonka cluster. Warp 2.
Do they think he's acting weird? Are they suspicious yet?
There will be no further communication off this ship without my prior authorization.
Huh?
Commander, may I have a word with you?
Okay,
Mr.
okay.
Data, you
What
have
is
the brief.
happening?
Aye, sir.
Who is he? What does he want?
Picard? What are you doing?
I'm attempting to let our captors know we possess intelligence.
Captain Picard is letting them know that we comprehend mathematics by tapping out the first 6 prime numbers.
Interesting. I guess I would do the same then, now that I know that if aliens abduct me.
But this does not look like Meropa technology. And even assuming the Meropa wanted me, what would they want with either of you?
Oh, I've never even heard of the Meropa.
Yes, who's this guy?
I'm neither important enough to hold for ransom nor radical enough to be dangerous. I'm a simple public servant.
Nevertheless, Mr. Thal,
The fourth person? Who? Klingon? Is it? Calm down.
I don't trust you.
we wish only to return to our worlds. Were you abducted from Chalna?
You know my planet.
I visited there 12 years ago while commanding the Stargazer.
They all must be connected somehow, or who's holding them hostage?
5 and
Meanwhile,
20.
they're just playing poker. They don't even know anything's wrong. Oh, crap.
Rich Geordie, fold.
Even Troy's playing. Wouldn't Troy have an advantage because she could tell if people were lying?
Just passing by.
You are always welcome, Captain.
I was wondering, Miss LaForge, what's our engine efficiency status?
Operating at 93%, sir.
But I would like to increase the efficiency to 95%.
I mean, this fake captain is nice enough.
Well played, Counselor. Can I have a word for just a moment? Forgive me, gentlemen. I'll return your player to you in a moment.
This is so odd. Can she tell there's something wrong with him? Obviously not.
They're not curious or concerned as to why.
They're curious, yes, but concerned? No, they trust you.
How far do you think that trust goes?
Sir?
Such an odd question.
Counselor, that the crew has always had full confidence in me, but what if it were to change?
Well, I'd inform you, sir, of course.
Thank you, Counselor.
Okay, Troy, do you not see that something's off? Unless this is really him somehow. Troy, come on, don't you sense anything?
Who would want to imprison a child?
I am not a child.
Aesop, I have been trying to determine if we have a common enemy.
Yeah, agreed. Let's talk.
There are Chalons who would kill me if they could, but kidnap. There's no reason.
You have many enemies.
None of consequence. I've slain all the ones who matter.
She's very nervous. I suppose she should be.
What is this?
Food.
food?
It would seem so.
Poison!
Does this mean there's nothing here for you to eat?
He's not gonna eat him, right?
No, don't even think that. Picard!
How long can you go without food?
3 days, perhaps 4.
Before he eats one of them?
Do you have dinner with me tonight?
Intend forward?
What about my quarters?
Oh my.
Or intimate?
You are full of surprises today.
Well, this Picard is very smooth. I want them to go on a date, but I want it to be the real Picard. Frig.
They haven't hurt us, have they? I think we should just wait until we find out what they want. Be patient.
I can no longer afford to be patient.
Yeah, that dude's like not sweating this.
We must get inside this panel.
Not very sturdy.
Stand back, Hal.
Yeah, beat it open.
The design is simple.
Oh yeah, she's an engineer. Maybe this is just like a fancy escape room.
I've got it.
I warned you.
Is it him? Maybe he's taking them hostage. Oh my god. He's in his dress robes. Champagne!
Out with it, Jean-Luc.
Yeah, explain what's going on.
You're a very attractive woman.
I have
And
wanted
you're a
to
very
see
attractive
this.
man.
But it's not the real him.
But we both know it's not as simple as that.
But he is a very attractive man. I find him very dashing.
I guess right now I'm comfortable with our relationship just the way it is.
Really? She doesn't want to get complicated. Oh my god, just turns on the smooth jazz.
Would you care to dance?
Oh my
I thought you didn't dance.
god.
On special occasions.
He's really trying to woo her.
But I'm glad you're back on the Enterprise. I missed our friendship.
I did too.
I thought they were gonna kiss for a second. I can't believe I'm seeing this and it's not the real Picard, I don't think. Maybe it's two of him. Maybe he's split off into two. It's not what she wants right now, though.
Good night.
Beverly, girl.
I warned you not to provoke our captors. The next beams might be lethal.
Not to you. You moved far from the door.
That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought.
She could have triggered the stun beams deliberately.
I was hit too.
To forestall suspicion, you were very quick to volunteer.
Thought I asked her to open the door.
You ordered her, you mean?
Yeah, maybe you're the captor. Did he figure something out?
First officer's log supplemental. Although we're still 18 hours from the lock-up pulsar, Captain has ordered us to slow to 1/2 impulse.
He's killing time.
When we arrive at the pulsar, I shall require everyone at their best. I know that I can rely on both of you.
Of course, Captain.
Excellent. An ale for me. And
A nail.
for my officers. In fact, ales for everyone.
Just buying around.
Back when I was in the academy, we would follow every toast with a song.
Oh my god, is he about to
I
sing?
wonder if I can... Come cheer up, my lads, 'tis to glory we steer.
It's weird, right?
Come cheer up, my lads, 'tis to glory we steer. Go find something new.
Something's weird, guys.
Commander, what's the captain up to?
That's not the captain I know.
They're on to him. I mean, he's not acting bad.
Any signs of mental stress, trauma?
He came in for a physical with no word from me.
Anything unusual, Doctor?
Every test result identical to his last physical, which is kind of unusual in itself.
Oh, identical to the last one.
What if there's an outside influence at work here?
I detect no evidence of telepathic coercion.
Commander,
Troy, you're useless
There's
now.
still one fact we have not considered. The abnormal energy reading in the captain's quarters was never explained.
That's true.
Any one of us may be the enemy. But until we set aside our mutual fears and trust one another, shall we continue accusing one another until hostility leads to violence?
No, you must work together.
Helm, take us into 20 million kilometers.
Sir, at 20 million kilometers, our shields will only be effective for 18 minutes.
Noted, Mr. Data.
Is it a trap?
Your behavior has been erratic.
Erratic enough to justify mutiny.
Wow.
Do you honestly believe you have sufficient evidence to to convince a board of inquiry.
So calm.
Number one, has it occurred to you that you might be the one with the problem? I'm aware you've been under stress, and I am willing to let the matter drop if you will report to sickbay for a full examination. Otherwise, I will have to relieve you from duty.
Just so I know I'm not acting weird, you're acting weird. Just totally flip that on him. Whoever that Picard is, he's very smooth.
Number 4 shield has failed.
Helm, move us closer.
Sir, at that distance, the ship will not withstand the magnetic fields and radiation. We will not survive.
Take us in, Mr. Crusher.
What?
Belay that order.
Yeah, now you can stop him.
You're relieved of duty, Commander.
No, you're relieved of duty.
Mr. Worf, confine Mr. Riker to his quarters.
He will not. Attaboy, attaboy. F you, fake Picard. Ah, commercial break. I'm not even thinking.
I hope you're satisfied, Picard. You've accomplished nothing.
The sound of your voice is beginning to anger me.
He's gonna eat that guy.
Well,
Now I'm starting to suspect her.
I think this charade has gone far enough. Don't you?
I don't understand.
Does he suspect her
Oh,
too?
yes, you do.
Oh, he does.
Our captors have placed us here and have devised obstacles for us to overcome. They give us food, which Esok can't eat.
Right.
They give us a door we can't open until the 4 of us cooperate.
Work together.
Sir, I've been trying to help.
I found it unlikely that a first-year cadet would know of the Enterprise's visit to Mintarka 3, so I tested you. Starfleet has classified the Core Caroli 5 plague as secret.
Classified.
I am quitting this game. As far as I am concerned, this experiment is over.
You are correct, Captain Picard.
Oh, frig.
To further our knowledge of alien interaction, we borrowed you, Thal, and Esok, and replaced you with replicas.
Who the frig are they?
An imposter running my ship.
Correct.
No longer. Commander Riker has taken charge of the Enterprise. Our species is telepathically linked. We are all in continual contact.
Idiots.
Captain, hold your positions. Take no action.
Do they destroy this one? I see.
Why did you choose to study the concepts of authority and leadership?
Because our species has no such concept. As we are all identical, distinctions among ourselves are meaningless.
He just gave him the eyes. What's he doing?
Our replicas of Thal and Esok explored this issue on Mizar 2.
Oh my god, they're all doing a plan with their eyes.
Just as our Picard replica did.
They don't need
Your
words to
responses
communicate.
were most intriguing.
You have no right to put us through this just to satisfy your curiosity.
Okay, they just did a whole thing without saying a word.
What is it? Why do you hold us?
Because there is something else you can learn. Even our primitive vocal communications are unnecessary. With a single look, I was able to inform my crew that I wanted to hold you here.
We were merely curious. We meant no harm. We did not, after all, injure you in any way.
Imprisonment is an injury, regardless of how you justify it.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm just kind of wondering if he's gonna go talk to Beverly. Or if Beverly's gonna come talk to him. That's what I'm thinking about.
In any event, we now know of your race, and we know how to imprison you. Bear that in mind. Now get off my ship.
Yeah!
The replica was convincing.
Very convincing, but not perfect.
Not perfect in what way?
Well, sir, I find it hard to believe that you're that good a singer.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, Beverly, have words with him.
Doctor?
Uh-huh.
Captain? Course laid in, sir.
Wink.
Engage.
I like it. Okay, that was season 3, episode 18, and I think that one was just fun. I just had fun with that one. It felt a little bit lighter than a lot of the episodes we've been doing recently, which, you know, maybe isn't for everybody, but I thought that they had a lot of fun moments in this episode. It almost seemed like the plot was done in service of having 2 Picards so that you could have one on the ship acting goofy, singing sea shanties in 10 Forward, flirting it up and kissing Dr. Crusher, just doing all kinds of stuff that Picard doesn't do and that it would be fun to see him do. I just felt like it was sort of, the episode was about that, just kind of seeing Picard do a bunch of stuff that we're like, ooh, I mean, yeah, that is good. It sort of felt like a bit of an older episode of Star Trek, I guess, to me, a bit more of a traditional Star Trek plot. I mean, we've seen it actually a few times now where like it's actually an imposter, or you know, they're themselves but they've been taken over by something in their brain or something. Like we've seen this before, but you know, I wasn't tired of seeing it in this episode because they did do some new stuff. I did want to see him go on a date with Beverly Crusher. Yes, I want to see that. Wasn't quite what I wanted though, because it's not the real Picard, but still got to see it. They kiss, they dance, he's flirting, looking handsome. I don't know, I was here for it. I just had a good time with this one. I thought it was good. He sang in the bar. I mean, yeah, he was not acting like himself. It just felt like an excuse to have him doing things that we could have fun watching. So that's basically what I took from this episode. You know, I think the theme was kind of different races coming together and how they would work together. Also sort of a classic Star Trek theme. I did love actually the end when they all looked at each other and formed a plan without saying any words. It really sort of shows how the crew is so bonded now and they're so good together. I do think we've come a long way. It's been 3 seasons now and I feel like the crew is tight and they don't need words. They know what to do. They know when your captain looks at you, we're doing something. Something's going down. I just had fun with this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.